After the announced slowdown of the Philippine economy Thursday, Malacañang says if the economy must suffer because of President Rodrigo Duterte's environmental protection policies, such as the Boracay closure, then so be it.
And he has given a further priority, higher priority to the protection of the environment, and he makes no apologies for it. If GDP will further fall because of the desire of the President to protect the environment, so be it. We're investing in the future and not just in the present.
Presidential spokesperson ROQUE says the Boracay shutdown is a justified policy, even if it contributed to lower than expected economic growth in the second quarter of the year. ROQUE says 6% economic growth is still very high, even if below the 6.6% to 7% market expectations and the government's 7 to 8% target.
I don't think it is alarming because 6% is still high. People, do not forget that we may not have met the target, but 6% is very high. So, putting things in perspective.
Malacañang also insists all cabinet members are on board with Duterte's bid for federalism, despite at least 2 economic managers publicly expressing concern about the shift based on the Consultative Committee's proposed draft charter.
I think there's 100% agreement that we are pushing for federalism. The exact mechanics of how to do it, well, no one can claim a monopoly.
Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez cited the confusing fiscal provisions in the CONCOM draft charter. On Wednesday, he said it would cause the country's hard-earned investment-grade ratings to go to hell and hurt the economy. Socioeconomic Planning Secretary Ernesto Pernia earlier said a shift to federalism would wreak havoc on the economy because it could cause a spike in the fiscal deficit. These statements from Dominguez and Pernia made CONCOM member Father Ranhilio Aquino call on Duterte to fire them or order them to temper their statements about federalism. In a Facebook post, Aquino says if he favors federalism, let him sack Dominguez and Pernia or command them to keep their traps shut.